different flavor species of regulatory ruling out of Europe today. The European Court of Human Rights has ruled that backdoors that weaken end-to-end encryption violate human rights law. This was in response to Russia requiring Telegram to decrypt messages beginning back in 2017. Quoting Ars Technica, the International Court's decision could potentially disrupt the European Commission's proposed plans to require email and messaging service providers to create backdoors that would allow law enforcement to easily decrypt users' messages. This ruling came after Russia's intelligence agency, the Federal Security Service, or FSS, began requiring Telegram to share users' encrypted messages to deter, quote, terrorism-related activities in 2017, ECHR's ruling said. A Russian Telegram user alleged that FSS's requirement violated his rights to a private life and private communications, as well as all Telegram users' rights. The Telegram user was apparently disturbed, moving to block required disclosures after Telegram refused to comply with an FSS order to decrypt messages on 6 users suspected of terrorism. According to Telegram, quote, it was technically impossible to provide the authorities with encryption keys associated with specific users, and therefore any disclosure of encryption keys would affect the, quote, privacy of the correspondence of all Telegram users, the ECHR's ruling said. For refusing to comply, Telegram was fined, and one court even ordered the app to be blocked in Russia, while dozens of Telegram users rallied to continue challenging the order to maintain Telegram service in Russia. Ultimately, users' multiple court challenges failed, sending the case before the ECHR, while Telegram services seemingly tenuously remain available in Russia. In the end, the ECHR concluded that the Telegram users' rights had been violated, partly due to privacy advocates and international reports that corroborated Telegram's position that complying with the FSB's disclosure would force changes impacting all its users. The confidentiality of communications is an essential element of the right to respect for private life and correspondence, the ECHR's ruling said. Thus, requiring messages to be decrypted by law enforcement, quote, cannot be regarded as necessary in a democratic society, end quote. Martin Husovec, a law professor who helped to draft EISI's testimony, told ours that EISI is, quote, obviously pleased that the court has recognized the value of encryption and agreed with us that state-imposed weakening of encryption is a form of indiscriminate surveillance because it affects everyone's privacy, end quote.